Hi, I'm Rebecca Caines. I'm a professor at the University of Regina where I teach art and I research about art and community. And one of my areas is the focus is new technologies. And I'm interviewing Sam from Options from Independence in Whitehorse in Yukon. Sam, tell us who you are, a bit about yourself and a little bit about OFI.
Hi, Rebecca. Yes, I'm Sam Mutiwekuziwa. I am the director of Options for Independence, which is a supportive housing program for adults with fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. And we have 17 clients in our program right now. And yeah, we try to make them stable and stay housed because they are, as you may be aware, a difficult group to house. So we try to keep them housed.
Great. Well, just a bit of a context for the video. I and my colleague Michelle Stewart have been working with Sam at Options for Independence in Whitehorse for a few years now. And we've been exploring improvisation and art and research and all the sort of strength and creativity of the folks with FASD. And so we've been trying to provide some training and some new tools for OFI for the residents to explore and be creative with. And so we've been collaborating on a national project called Multiplay in Whitehorse, which is funded by the Canada Council for the Arts. And we left some iPads at the house for the creative residents to take some photos, to do some maps and record some sounds of Whitehorse. And this is a co-collaboration with another organization in town, FASD, as well as the Yukon Art Centre. So this video is about when a pandemic hits and the OFI staff and residents improvise new creative ways to respond by making videos about it. So Sam, tell us, what was it like at OFI when the pandemic started?
Wow, as you can imagine, a lot of fear and angst. We were worried that if there was ever going to be, somebody with the virus here, everybody would be affected. And so we were anxious, to say the very least.
And so how did the idea of making videos about the pandemic come up?
So, I looked at the guidelines, which required people to stay at home. And oh my God, I got so worried about that because I know, our clients were probably most likely not gonna conform to that requirement. And if they were, there were gonna be issues in the house because, staying inside and would probably, in my view, was gonna, increase the potential for them to use drugs and drink a lot of booze, and then with that would come behaviors that were gonna make it hard, for the staff to manage the residents. So I thought, why don't we, do some entertainment, look for things to keep them occupied, and so to minimize the potential for the behaviors to happen. And in the video about COVID, was something that I thought could make us gauge awareness. Our guys are aware of how serious this virus is, and also minimize boredom because you get them invested in doing a video kind of in a goofy kind of way, but also serious in engaging how they understood the virus kind of thing.
And so tell us a bit about the kinds of videos that people made.
Yeah, we asked them to just tell us, what they knew about COVID-19 and, what they thought about it. And so they were quite raw. I like that people were saying what they thought about the virus. And it was, for me, quite interesting that they were so aware of the dangers the virus posed and what they hated about the virus. So that was kind of fun and also, assuring in some way.
It was really great to see people who have to improvise all the time in their daily lives adapt to a new thing. Like it seemed to me these are the kind of people that have to adapt all the time to new things that are coming. And they've got this real strength in adapting. And you saw that
Absolutely.
coming out in the videos, like really creative ways to kind of find new ways to hang out and be with each other and survive and thrive and dance. And there is
Absolutely.
even, that was really
Absolutely.
beautiful. Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I thought would result from this project was to, build on the relationships we already have with our clients. Break a few more barriers, right? So, you're recording, you're dancing, and, you're creating a different air in the building, enhance the sense of community, uh, you know, um, strengthen rapport with staff, you know, build relationships with the residents. Some residents who never spoke to each other, they are, improvising and dancing around in the same space. That breaks some boundaries between them. That was interesting to see that, and I think it's a long-term benefit that could come from COVID. One positive, at least from this virus.
And nobody had ever made video before. That wasn't something we trained with people. It was just something that people tried. So I kind of love that too, that people were working out how to use it together, trying it
Yeah,
out. And so we have the iPad this way or maybe this way. It feels like we have a sense of people's lives and through a kind of raw, picking up a tool and seeing what you can do with it. Do you think this
absolutely.
could be the beginning of more video projects with OFI? You think there's an
Yeah,
interest?
it caught on. We ended up actually doing videos of some friends and family members who came in our environment here. We wanted to see if they understood as well how dangerous this virus was. So you can see from the videos I send you, some of the people in those videos are actually family who had come from the communities. We wanted to actually see, if they understood how dangerous the virus was as well. And, you know, awareness of awareness is crucial, especially for persons with FASD. They don't always remember things. Their memory is, of course, somewhat compromised. So that is a tool. That's an education. It became an educational tool as well. So I'm pretty happy about the results so far.
So I think we could probably develop new kinds of ways of working with video. It seems like there's some people who are really interested in it in the house. And so it seems like the beginning of a potential new creative direction for OFI, because you've always been very interested in creative practice, but this feels like video might be something that people are having some fun with.
Exactly, and being educational at the same time, it's quite important to do. I think it's it's,
So we
it's quite
noticed in the multiplay project that lots of people wander and take video as they're walking with their phones. And so it feels like, again, once people can wander again, that video also could become part of their wandering in really creative ways. So there's
absolutely.
lots of potential future. So if you're watching this video with Sam and I, we encourage you to watch all of these videos that the OFI residents have made about their experiences of the pandemic in their daily lives. They're going to be available on the multiplay.ca website and also on the OFI website as well. So we really want people to see them and share them, and hopefully it's the beginning of something bigger that we can work on in the future. Thanks, Sam.
Excited. Excited. Thank you, Rebecca.